Yo, it's Guido coming at you with the Tactics Talk. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate your support of the channel as always. If you're looking for other ways to support the channel, you'll find all that stuff down in the description. And today we have Nexus Exus from Clan VX9. What's up, dudes? And he is running the CDC. This is like a preemptive strike, I think, on the upcoming what's the best tier 8 medium. That's what he said anyway in his note. And he has got the 2D style Purifying Flame, I believe is what it's called, and that is the package that you can get that's related to Battle Pass, which gives you the female crew member. It's called Cleansed by Fire. It also will sell. It also basically sells you bonds and some gold and some other stuff. Is there gold? Yeah, there's gold and bonds and a crew member and whatnot. That's the 2D style, and he's chosen to put that on the CDC. We are here on live Himmelsdorf Oaks. We have a tier 8 battle, all tier 8, and I had to feature this one. He sent it to me. I'm like, yeah, whatever. CDC. Read the note, and then I'm like, I always look at the cards and see what's going on with it, with the replays you guys send me, and I noticed the damage in the experience, and I went, well, man, that is just a throwback to like 8 years ago or whenever it was the CDC came out. This tank, little history lesson for you guys. This tank was the beginning of the Unicum Speed. I guess I'll call it meta, speed and vision, but really the idea of speed for good players. There were fast tanks up to that point, but this was a medium that was extremely fast, had good gun depression, and a fairly decent gun. A little bit derpy, but fairly decent. And what it allowed the really good players to do is to move all across the maps. And that wasn't really a thing early on. Not as much as it is now. The problem is, and why this thing got left behind, is it has no turret. So there's no turret games that can be played. It can reposition and position and get places. It's just its survivability is not good. And there's other tanks that do this kind of stuff a bit better. But it is the original, the OG speed tank, in terms at least of tier 8 mediums. He's running a turbo. He's got vents, a rammer. He has camo. Interesting choice. I don't know how good this thing's camo is. It's pretty big. He does have food, a large repair kit, and a small med kit. He's got 40 of the gold rounds, and it carries all kinds of rounds, so you got a lot to work with there. So let's see how Nexus Exus runs the CDC on Himmel's Live Oaksdorf. I'm excited about this. I'm super excited about this. I want to see what happens here. What do you guys think? Let's just pause it here. We already know he's going towards the track, so that's kind of what I figured. The other option would be to go up over there and hang out in the middle, or maybe up against some of these buildings and snipe a llama ding dang. And maybe he hangs back, I don't know, but that's the question, right, guys? What's the general thing Nexus is going to do? I don't know because I haven't seen this video. So I'm going to, let me see. I think he's going to be a bit careful on the tracks and then move forward. Or if things go badly, he's going to fall back and snipe a llama ding dang. I know that's pretty easy to say. Let's see what happens. Watch him make the liar out of me and go right up to the front and just start peeking and poking. You can do it. You can do it in this tank. It's just the turret is not forgiving. If people shoot you in the turret, it's going through more than likely. There's no Artie, which is nice. Artie loves CDCs, especially the old Artie, the way Artie used to be. Absolutely obliterated CDCs. It's probably still bad enough, but it doesn't matter because there isn't any. All right, well, there you go. Is he going to break? No, he just knocked that down for somebody else. I like it. Set up a little nest for somebody. All right, well, there you go. It looks like he's just going to go right up to the front. Now, next question, is he going to cross and go out to the corner here, or is he going to come up here and play gun depression games? He looks like he's fading right. Now, one thing he was able to do here, if you noticed, is the Bulldog cleared through first, and he knew there wasn't, 3 tanks waiting for him right here. Plus, he's really fast. He's also got the turbo on there. Anyway, just look how fast he's able to get up under these guys. Is he gonna? I hope he doesn't push into there. All right, well, this is going to be a bit of a surprise for them when they show up. There we go. So we've found a Suma. Oh, that's a dangerous game right there. Puts a chunk into him. The Suma says, ooh, I'm going to own a Bulldog. Overcommits a little bit. Wishes he hadn't come down this low and tries to run away. We're shooting regular AP. We're going to get a shot into the side of the 34. That is, there we go. Nicely done. I'm already sensing that we're going to get some really good shot selection here and aiming and weak spot use. Looks like he knows exactly what he wants to do. I think the T-34 is... Well, he's looking his direction. T-34 did shoot, and he just takes another chunk out of him. He does have to watch out for the other tank that's up there, the 122 TM. You know, when you're trying to time people's shots, that guy looks the other way and takes a shot in the side of the turret. Nice reaction right there. One thing about watching when people shoot and then poking on them, you got to be cognizant of any other tanks that might be around. I didn't even notice that. I noticed it about the time he turned. The T-56 came in behind him, so he's just going to come in here and, oh my gosh, okay. I would have said that was kind of an auto bounce angle, but the gun did not care. Down he goes. We're already up to 1,725 damage, and we've done a number on him over here. T-56 is dead. We're going to get a shot right into that guy's little hatch guy. Okay, that didn't pin. Bummer. Nice choice, though. Nice shot selection. We've taken down a Skoda already and a Basante, two of their autoloaders, two really good tanks. 122 TM's turret holds up in that shot. Just kind of peek and see if he can get a shot. Take a little blind action there. Looked like he might have wanted to go around. That's okay. That's into the upper plate as well. Looked like he wanted to run across there, but there's still too many guys peeking and poking over there. All right, we're probably going to move up maybe to this other dip. He's able to use that good gun depression. Still sitting at 1725 on the damage. Oh, there's that dude. Oh, he's looking right at us. Oof. Thank goodness that 122 has crappy dispersion. Centurion, another good turret tank. There's a shot into us, so that's a good example of the turret just not being able to handle that kind of stuff. This is not a great position for him. Yes, he has the gun depression to take those shots. He has enough speed to back up, poke out, and shoot. But he just has to make sure that he's not trading hit points here. Or shots, really. I guess trading hits would be a better way to put that, because he's not going to bounce into them. And just, again, a really nice job. Now, that's a shot sometimes I don't take because I go, well, I'm never going to hit that. That's a shot that good players will get because they take it. And you want to wait till you're fully zoomed. So he didn't come up and over much at all, just enough for his gun. Another thing I want to talk about with this tank that's important, if you'll notice, the gun is almost as high as the top of the turret. It's not very far from the top of the turret to the top of the gun or the gun line right there. So you're really not bringing a whole lot of the tank over, and there's not a really large cupola. There is one, but it's not really large. So it looks like we're going to reposition. I like this plan because continuing to poke at the same place, that just kind of lets the enemy team know where you are all the time. If you disappear, go dark, they start to guess. Also, you might get some people who are just basically aiming in at the spot you're at. So you're going to make the shot. Almost. There we go. Gonna need some lead fire there. No, doesn't look like you got it. That's unfortunate, though, because he's sneaking up under the Su-130. There is an even 90 as well, and there's two TDs sitting over here. So I don't think Nexus really wants to commit too much. We're going to get this kill right here. Nice, 228. Takes down the M41. Always a good kill at this point of the game. It's mid. Moving into late game, killing scouts is a big deal. You don't want to simply just YOLO and give away all your hit points to do it. But if you can pause for a potato and take some shots and get rid of a scout, you've done your team a huge favor for any scout that's lived to the mid to late game. Unfortunately, the enemy team still has an ELC of a 90, and there are no scouts on Nexus's team. But he sneaks up there and destroys the Rev, who's been camping behind that building the whole time. The other two appear to be gone. Get a little of the gun depression going on. And unfortunately, the JP2 saw us or guessed. Did we? Oh, okay, it looks like that's the guy that saw us. There we go. So there was a Sturv sitting up there. This guy's going to make a runner. Nicely done. Come back around here. Don't let him get set up. Ooh, yeah, he hit X. He definitely wanted to try to get his forward hole around and the gun around and take on this CDC. And all of a sudden we're at 3,170. And somebody's mad. The Su-130 or somebody's very angry. I guess they died or something. Somebody is super, super duper angry. Probably the ELC got in there and got rid of him. I didn't see where he died. Did he die back at the same place he was, camping on the hill? Probably. This is a little bit problematic with the ELC. Where is that dude going to show up? Is he going to come around near the Caliban? He's probably not going to get past the Caliban without the Caliban seeing him. So that's the good news for Nexus. What is this guy doing? We don't have a highlight on. There we go. Nice shot to that guy's side turret. That camping spot there where the Centurion is can be strong, but once you get lit in there, the crossfire is wicked. Another shot that the old you miss every shot you don't take kind of shot right there. Just unlucky that he didn't pin the thing. We're getting close to the point where we can push in and just start taking them on, but remember we are still in the AMX CDC. Gun has been singing the whole time. Oh yeah, JP2. He owes that guy several shots. Might have been worth trying to go for a track on him, but he just centroids the casemate there. Another shot into him. Low alpha relatively. I want to say it's a 240 alpha, so he doesn't quite get the kill on that guy. Trying to see what it is while he rages around. Yeah, 240 alpha. You notice he had like a 208 somewhere in there as well, but the rest of the shots I can see are pretty close to 240 or nicely above it. Oh, the ELC. Oh, man, is he going to get us? Oh, man, yeah, he tried to auto-aim, but holy cow, I'd probably move away from him. Doesn't matter, you killed him. Sometimes when you're doing that circle thing, if you can get separation from them, then they're not able to circle as effectively, and then the relative line of sight is not that great. Doesn't matter, you killed him. 5,041 damage. I want to say it might be a little bit more. We'll have to look if he maybe got a blind shot or something that it didn't count. I thought it was more, but anyway, it's like a 1,500 or so experience game. 483 assists with 4 kills, and just really showing you the old school CDC that was able to play its game. Didn't have to get into a face-punching session of any kind with anybody. He was doing the peek-a-boom thing, but he had enough friends that he wasn't the one that was being focused, so that allowed him to time his shots. He was taking very good shots in terms of knowing weak spots and not exposing his tank any more than he absolutely had to. That it just doesn't take a hit very well. But nicely done there, Nexus. Thanks for sending that in. I will allow it. I will give consideration to the CDC being the best tier 8 medium in the game. You laugh, but actually it was. At one point, it was one of the best mediums in the game, but that was a long time ago. That is all I've got for today. Thanks for tuning in. We will see ya.